Hello again. Today we will open up the second Commander Legends Precon deck, Arm for Battle, featuring Wyleth, Soul of Steel. It is a 2/2 legendary human warrior for 3 mana. It is in Boros colors and it has Trample. And whenever Wyleth attacks, draw a card for each aura and equipment attached to it. Alright, that's cool. That's really cool. Right, let's open it up. There's only one legendary foil in here, and that's, of course, the front card here. Some more information. Right. Let's take a look here. Now, like I said in the previous videos, I think the packaging is just a waste. Because, well, you can get rid of this piece here, make this smaller. Oh well. Oh, there goes Gilroy Lockhart. Right, so that's that. Yeah, let's first start off with the stuff that's not the deck. If it wants to come out. Tokens, deck box. See, and they could just pack it like this. Much less space, much less packaging material. Right, as you can see, it fits 100 card decks with sleeves, without sleeves, double sleeved, I think. Who knows? So that's good. Right, there's a Learn to Play Commander. Just in case you're new to the game and new to the format. And a useless life wheel, because it goes up to 40. And it doesn't go below 1. Well, that's not a problem. But it doesn't go over 40, and that's a problem in Commander. Right. Let's take a look here at the tokens. Start off here with a White Soldier token, and we get a whole bunch of these. Oh, every card is this. Then we have an Elephant token, a Cat token, multiple, oh, and a lot of cat tokens. There's only one elephant, a bunch of soldiers, and a bunch of cats. 3 types of token. Right. Let's see here. There's the pull tab. There are, I think, 3 exclusive cards to this deck. And we start off here with Timely Ward, which is one of them. It is a 3 mana enchantment. You may cast this spell as though it had flash if it targets a commander. It is an enchanted creature, and enchanted creature has indestructible. That's pretty cool. Then we have the Blazing Sunsteel, also exclusive to the deck. For 2 mana, it's a red equipment. And equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each opponent you have. Oh, that's interesting. And whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target, and it has an equip cost of 4. All right. Marshal Coop, reprint from Conflux, 2 white and X. Sorcery, create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. Right, and this is also exclusive to this deck, apparently. But it's not new. It's not unique. I think there are a lot of cards here exclusive, but let's take a look. We have Odrik, Lunar Marshal from the Shadows over Innistrad set originally. For 4 mana, it's a 3/3 legendary human soldier, and at the beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn if a creature you control has first strike. The same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, skulk, trample, and vigilance. Right, pretty powerful. Relicseeker, also a reprint, I believe, from, oh, what was it? It was a really old set, I believe. I think this art is from 10th edition or so, but it goes back beyond that. It's a 2 mana 2/2 with Renown 1. No, wait. Renown did not occur then. I don't know. I'm thinking Alada right now. But anyway, Renown 1, and when Relicseeker becomes Renowned, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Right. Then we have Seaguard's Aid. For 1 white, it's an enchantment. Alright, and these are all still exclusive to the deck. So that's interesting. Do we get any cards that are not exclusive? No. Everything is exclusive to the deck. Alright, interesting. Right, Seaguard's Aid. You may cast aura and equipment spells as though they had flesh. And whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach it to target creature you control. Sram, the Senior Edificer. For 2 mana, it's a 2/2, and whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. Unbreakable Formation for 3, it's an instant, and creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. And as an addendum, if you cast this spell during your main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on each of those creatures, and they gain Vigilance until end of turn. White Sun Zenith. For 3 mana and X, it's an instant that creates X 2/2 white cat creature tokens. Shuffle White Sun Zenith into its owner's library. The Winds of Wrath. Cool card, old card from Tempest. For 5 mana, it's a sorcery. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. Then we go over to red with a Comet Storm. The card no one wanted as a mythic during multiple sets. It has been reprinted in a master set as a mythic, and it was kind of a meme when you pulled it out of the booster. Right, 2 red and X. It's an instant with multi-kicker 1. Then choose any target, then choose another target for each time this spell was kicked. Comet Storm deals X damage to each of them. And we have a dual caster mage. This used to be such a good card back in the day. Quite expensive as well, way back. It's a 3 mana 2/2 with flash, and when it enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Jaya's Immolating Inferno, all the way from Dominaria, which in my mind is just like a year ago, but it isn't. It's actually 2 or 3 years ago. Right, 2 red and X, legendary sorcery. You may cast a legendary sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Then Jaya's Immolating Inferno deals X damage to each of up to 3 creatures. Relentless Assault, also quite a nice card. For 4 mana, it's a sorcery. Untap all creatures that attacked this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. Really nice if you play Voltron, and that's the whole gimmick behind this deck, I believe. Wild Ricochet. For 4 mana, it's an instant. You may choose new targets for target instant or sorcery spell. Then copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Word of Seizing. For 5 mana, it's an instant with Split Second. It's been a while since we've seen that. And untap target permanent and gain control of it until end of turn. It gains haste until end of turn. Then we go to the multicolored cards. Deflecting Palm for 2 mana in Boros colors. It's an instant, and the next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to the source's controller. I was convinced when Khans of Tarkir was first released and this card was spoiled, this would be such an insane card. But I was wrong. Turned out to be alright. And I recently noticed, like a week ago or something, I was looking at the art really close and look at that. Bones are sticking out of his skin. I never noticed. Well, that's brutal. But a good card, very good card. Master Warcraft. For 4 mana, it's an instant. Cast this spell only before attackers are declared. You may choose which creatures attack this turn, and then you choose which creatures block this turn and how those creatures block. This is a nice card, very interesting. Right, we get a Response and Resurgence. Response is an instant for 2, and it deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. And then Resurgence is for 5, Sorcery. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until end of turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Ah yes, Blackblade Reforged. The card that has been reprinted by now to oblivion. Yeah, I've seen it quite some times now. Blackblade Reforged, 2 mana, legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Very powerful. And it has an equip cost for legendary creatures of 3. Or else it is 7 to equip. But yeah, you're going to want to equip this to a legendary creature. Loxodon Warhammer. Oh, yes, the memories. Card from Mirrodin. It was an uncommon back then for 3 mana. Now it's considered a rare. It's an equipment for the equip cost of 3. And equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample and lifelink. This card was insane and still is, by the way. Sunforger, 3 mana. Equipment, equipped creature gets +4/+0. And then for 2 mana, Boros colors, unattached Sunforger. Search your library for a red or white instant card with converted mana cost 4 or less. And cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then shuffle your library. And there's an equip cost of 3. Sword of Vengeance, for 3 mana. An equipment with equip 3. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. This is basically a chroma sword, and it has the characteristics, some of them, of a chroma. Right, Slayer's Stronghold. It's a land that taps for colorless and then for 2 Boros. You can tap it and target creature gets +2/+0 and vigilance and haste until end of turn. Right, now we're going over to the uncommons and commons, and I won't go over these by text, just by name. So we have a Condemn, Denethaka Passion, Paragon, Dawn Charm, Disenchant, Faith Unbroken, Flicker Wisp, Generous Gift, Ironclad Slayer, Core Cartographer, On Sarah's Wings, Oreskos Explorer, Return to Dust, Spirit Mantle, Swords to Plowshares with a new art. I really like this art. Unquestioned Authority, Valorous Stance, Abrade, Expedite, Fists of Flame, Temur Battle Rage, Volcanic Fallout, Boros Charm, Tiana Ship's Caretaker. We have Wear and Tear, Bone Splitter, Boros Signet, Brass Squire, Explorer Scope, Fire Shrieker. Oh, I love this card. Also from Mirrodin, and it was a beast, including in combination with Loxodon Warhammer, of course. Haunted Cloak, Hero's Blade, Mask of Avacyn, the Ring of Thune, the Ring of Valkas, Sol Ring, of course, Swiftfoot Boots. Then we have Boros Garrison, Boros Guildgate, Command Tower, of course, Encroaching Wastes, Evolving Wilds, Forgotten Cave, Memorial to War, Myriad Landscape, Rogue's Passage, Rupture Spire, Secluded Steppe, Stone Quarry, Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion, Terramorphic Expanse, Transguild Promenade, Windscarred Crag, Mountains in 2 different art types, and Plains in 2 different art types. Right, that's it for the Wyleth Soul of Steel Commander deck. I like it. It's a Boros Voltron deck. I really like Boros and I like Voltron. Well, that was fun. Thank you all for watching and see you guys next time. Bye bye.